Guys, something terrible happened yesterday, and that is the fact that I got an electrical outage. That is one bad thing. But wait, there is another bad thing that happened, and that is that particular outage is the cause behind my Final Cut editing files getting damaged. And it happened to a project I was 70% done in terms of editing. And this problem cannot be fixed. And I was foolish enough to not create backup of the files because I just started working on the project 4 to 5 hours before the power outage. And by then I was 3 to 4 hours into the editing process already. And the reason why I made this video is so that you guys can avoid the same problems that I have encountered yesterday, which is a complete nightmare. So my situation is that I edit on my external SSD because my project and the media is too large of a space to be covered just by my Mac internal storage. So with my SanDisk Extreme SSD, I have to plug it to a USB-C port, and I plugged it to my monitor, which received power from the socket. And so when the power outage happens, my monitor also lost power along with the external SSD. At that moment, I realized that I completely messed up. You see, about 10 months ago, while editing a client project, the same exact thing happened where I completed 60% of the Final Cut edit when my editing file was damaged and I had to start all over again. So what is the lesson for today? Well, the lesson for you guys is no matter what happens, make sure to create a backup of your Final Cut editing file that you're still working on. Well, how to create it, you ask? Well, here it is. And secondly and finally is that you must be aware of how your SSD is plugged in. If it is plugged into the monitor while there is no external power supply, it is very likely that your editing file will be damaged when there is no power. So if you do not have an external power supply lying around because they are expensive, just be aware that, okay, my SSD is plugged into my monitor, maybe I should change it to my laptop instead, or basically not use the editing file while it's plugged into the monitor, because otherwise your file is more likely to be damaged. So yeah guys, that is quite an unfortunate thing that happened to me yesterday when the power outage happened. Hopefully it doesn't happen to you guys and you take the necessary precaution after watching this video. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, drop a like and a subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks and goodbye.